Hi, I'm Tom Sullivan. I was the creator of special effects and makeup and stop-motion animation for Sam Raimi's immortal classic, The Evil Dead, starring Bruce Campbell, Ellen Sandweiss, Sarah York, Rich DeManicore, Hal Delrich, and Betsy Baker. Great cast, good friends. And of course, Evil Dead's gone on to become a more incredibly popular, way beyond anything we expected. In fact, recently, it was a Broadway play, Evil Dead the Musical. It started in Toronto, it's played in Montreal, and recently had a nice long run in New York, where I got to see the Broadway production. I own the book copyright to the Book of the Dead, so anybody who has to do an Evil Dead project needs to talk to me, and they did. I made 2 Books of the Dead for their production, and when it ended its run, I swapped one of them for this chainsaw and Ash's shirt from the end of the film. A fellow named Ryan for that. He's a great guy. Now here's one, a stunt copy from Evil Dead 2. We would use this to smash in the face of Bruce Campbell as Ash, so it's covered with his blood and sweat and spit. If you want to lick it, it's $5. In the very beginning of Evil Dead 2, a stop-motion animation Book of the Dead comes fluttering in. It was a bunch of clouds. In the very beginning, it was written by the Dark Ones, the Necronom Ex Mortis, also known as Book of the Dead. As soon as it stops, I replaced it with the book with this one, which had a rubber cover on it that's melted. And it has these ball and socket armatures in the back, so this can be animated one frame at a time. You can change the position slightly, click a picture, change them again, click a picture, and when you run the film it looks like it's undulating and coming alive. And you'll notice this ghost here, this one here, and then these 3 little guys. Here's the spider thing, here's the hat guy. They're made out of super sculpey and aluminum wire, so some of them are breaking a little bit. Here are the masks from Evil Dead. This is one of Cheryl's masks. This was worn by Ellen Sandweiss. You kind of see a goiter here, so this is before her face gets shot through the door. So I had to build up a kind of a icky thing there so I could hide all the mechanical bits to make that explosion work. Here's the gloves that burst out of people at the end of Evil Dead and throw guts all everywhere. I'm wearing those gloves. Here's the flying deadite, what's left of it from Evil Dead 2. It had big red wings. Here's one of its wing things there. And once again, a ball and socket armature so that it could, you can bend it in small proportions, small little movements and create the illusion of a life. In Evil Dead 2, in the very beginning, this was the book that would be flittering around before it turned into that one with the stop-motion armature stuff in it. Each page has aluminum wire in it, so I can animate it one frame at a time and bend it carefully. Very fragile at this point. These pages are some of the hero pages from Evil Dead 2, the ones they kept in the glass case. And these are all nicely done, and you can see here's Rotten Apple Head, Kandar Castle, Flying Deadite. That's this thing. Look in its heyday. Here's the vortex the ghosts come out of, and here's some visions of horror. We're going to be filmed, but the sequence didn't quite work out. And oh gosh, here's a production illustration I did for the coolest movie never made called The Cry of Cthulhu. There's a chance it still could be made. I know the widow of the Bill Bates is still trying to get that screenplay out there. It's a tremendous thing. It's really hardcore Lovecraft. It was like the celestial Lovecraft, the cosmic Lovecraft, as opposed to the stuck on Earth in a dark room or something Lovecraft.